A long time ago, when animals still spoke and walked like humans, the lion was the fearless ruler of the savannah. His roar shook trees, his eyes glowed in the dark, and all creatures bowed before his strength. But there was one strange mystery. At night, when tiny fireflies began to dance in the air, the mighty lion would hide deep inside his cave, trembling like a cub. No one in the animal kingdom understood why. One moonless night, the hyena laughed loudly and teased the lion. "Why does the king of the savannah fear dancing lights?" he jeered. The lion roared, pretending not to hear, but deep inside, he remembered a secret a night long ago, when his pride was still young and the stars were bright. He was just a young lion then, brave but foolish. He had followed a strange light into the forest. It was beautiful, like a star had fallen to earth. But when he tried to catch it, hundreds of tiny lights swarmed around him. They whispered secrets he wasn't supposed to hear. They told him things no lion should know about how his pride would fall if he ever disrespected the spirits of the forest. And that night, he laughed at their warning. That was his mistake. The next morning, tragedy struck. A wildfire swept through the lion's territory, killing most of his family and scattering the rest. Only he survived, badly wounded and humbled. He returned to the same forest a week later, seeking answers. The fireflies returned and circled him again. One spoke in a voice like the wind. "We are the messengers of the forgotten. You laughed at us," and nature answered. From that day forward, the lion respected the fireflies. Not because of their light but because of what they represented, the spirits of the past, the guardians of balance, and the watchers of pride. Years later, the lion had become king again. His scars were hidden beneath a thick golden mane, but he never forgot. One evening, his cubs asked him, "Father, why do you never come out when the fireflies shine?" The lion lowered his eyes and replied, "Because fireflies are not just lights. They are memory, warning, and wisdom. When you see them, remember that no matter how powerful you are, there are forces older and wiser than you." The cubs nodded, but they didn't fully understand not yet. One curious cub, named Zuba, decided to chase a firefly just like his father once did. He followed it into the dark forest, where hundreds more appeared. The air grew cold. Then he heard whispers not cruel, but ancient. They warned him of pride, of ignoring balance, of disrespecting elders. Terrified, Zuba ran back to the pride. He told his father what he heard. The old lion nodded solemnly. "They spoke to you too. Then you have been marked by wisdom." Zuba, like his father, learned to respect the fireflies and what they stood for. From that day, lions across the land taught their cubs not to fear the fireflies, but to honor them. When the lights danced in the night, the lions would sit quietly and bow their heads. Not all fear is weakness. Some fear comes from respect for things beyond strength, beyond sight, and beyond life. Glowing star moral lesson. True strength lies not in never fearing, but in knowing what to respect. Even the smallest light can carry the weight of powerful wisdom.